Norms are all around us. They dictate how we act, what we can say, what we can do, in given certain situations. Without them, the world would be in complete chaos, because there's not enough laws that can be passed that can attack all the different situations. So norms kind of take care of that for us. For instance, in a library, we all know that we're supposed to be silent and not be shouting inside of it. That's the norm. If someone were to start shouting in a library, that would be considered unacceptable. At a restaurant, it's the same thing. There's proper etiquette to follow. You never see someone shouting across the table or dancing inside the restaurant, because that would be considered unacceptable. Those are norms to keep us together. Norms along those lines are just very good for society. We just need them to just keep everything running smoothly. Without norms, people would be going up to their bosses, swearing, and doing all sorts of ridiculous things. So norms that keep society together are very good norms. Very, very good norms. We also tend to make all these bad norms as a society that don't really help us, but rather rob us from being ourselves. Because it's hard to express the person you want to be when you're following bad norms that don't really help society or you. Nobody ever tells us to follow the norms though. They're more of a notion. We see what people are doing and we try and be like them. For instance, in a school, a kid will look around, he'll see what everyone's wearing, then he'll think to himself, okay, gotta wear this, and that, and then I'll be accepted into this group. And the next thing you know, he's buying all these expensive shoes, clothes, and then his worth kind of gets ties into what he wears. You know, he's in this crowd, and he feels like he fits in. I had a friend I was talking to a while back said to me, Rolando, in high school, I had these friends and did buy all these expensive things, clothes, watches, shoes, you name it. And then he was like, I started to do the same thing, just to be on their level, to show them that I can play that game too. And then as he finished high school and went to college, he did the same thing. But then this time, life kind of hit him. Then he was like, I realized none of that actually mattered. He realized he was wasting all this money just to impress people. And then now, he doesn't spend his money like crazy anymore, which is a good thing. Norms like that, they can really break people. They rob you from actually doing what you want to do. It's hard to express yourself because you're being forced to fit in this hole that's not for you. Social media. On Instagram, pictures mostly, and no videos. On YouTube is where you post the videos. Snapchat is where you post silly things and just quick little, who knows, quick little funny videos. If you were to bring that on Instagram, first of all, you'd be like, wait, we're not supposed to be posting this on Instagram. Society, and then you just change your mind and don't post it there. Cases like that happen all the time with people. When we're following norms that don't help us, they break us. Because we can't do what we want to do because we're afraid of being judged by society. And also too, likes. We put our worth around how much likes we get on Instagram. We try and post at the right time to get the right amount of likes. Because as a society, we're told likes give you worth. I mean, I was guilty of this myself. I would post pictures just for the likes. I'd get them nice and perfect because I knew those likes would come in. I was following the norm. It wasn't until I broke from that norm and started doing what I want to do on my media pages that I started to become happy. Because norms, they rob you of your happiness because you can't be yourself because you're trying to fit in the shoe that society has made for you. And people make norms too for boys and girls. A guy is expected to wear this, and that. A girl is expected to wear this, and that. And when you try and break that, people get mad uncomfortable. Because as a society, we made the norm that you cannot intertwine what guys and girls do. And those norms are just petty. Because people can't be themselves. Breaking from norms that don't help you is the best thing you can ever do. The best norms that are for you is the ones that resonate with you best. Trying to follow norms that other people have set that don't actually fit you will cause you all sorts of problems. Anxiety, stress, a lot of things along those lines. Because you're trying to impress them instead of trying to be yourself, which is the most important thing. You're more important than what society has set in norms that don't matter for you. When you look at a lot of celebrities, Kevin Hart, Nicki Minaj, Tom Brady, David Goggins, none of them got to where they are by following norms that don't matter to them. They build their own norms, their own traits. Maybe they looked up to some people and pulled some stuff they liked from them, and they built themselves and followed their path, and eventually they reach success. That's the same with you. You have to build the mind you want by having your own little norms, traits you make up, or traits you see from other people that you like, and you build yourself. You should never try and be someone else fully, because you're setting yourself up for failure, because you've never lived the life they've had. You weren't raised the way they were. You did not went through their experiences, so you trying to live their life, it's just going to be a disaster for you. You have to live your own life. And that's going to be the best life for you. Because you made it. And when you try and follow people in norms, you'll never find yourself. You'll actually begin to lose yourself. Because you're just following things that don't matter to you. So you never get the chance to actually figure out, wait, what actually matters to me? What do I actually like? What's important to me? Those are the questions that really matter for you. Not what everyone else is doing. There's been many 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds that have midlife crises because they've realized they followed a path that society has made for them. Go to college, get a certain job, work at it for a few years, maybe climb the ladder. And then at some point along that line, life just snaps. And they realize they've been living a fake life. The same thing will happen to you if you don't start actually doing things that actually matter to you. The sooner you can break from the bad norms that don't help you, the better off you will be, because you're expressing your true self. In the beginning, people might not like you being yourself, but as you be your true self, people that are actually like you will come rolling in when you try and build a fake persona, you'll roll in fake people. The best thing you can ever do is be yourself to bring in the people that actually resonate with you. I mean, that's the truth. Look at gangsters. They're definitely not pulling in a bunch of Christians, a bunch of teachers. They pull in people that are like them. If that gangster were to switch into a different person, maybe become more respectful and put his bad ways behind him, he would pull in people that are similar to him. But as you follow norms that don't actually matter to you and traits that don't matter to you, you roll in the wrong people and you'll just keep living that fake reality that you've created upon following those norms. I really hope you can break from the norms and find yourself. Yourself is the most important thing there is. Breaking from the norms is the best thing anyone will ever do.